So word on the street is there's Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe beef. About what? Who fucking knows? Now, I did see on Gilbert Arenas when he was live streaming because he just came home from being arrested for that gambling shit. He said, why is it a coincidence that everyone that's close to Stephen A keep going to jail or they keep getting arrested or they keep getting in trouble? Let me bring up that video first actually. Let's do that.
Hey, Stephen A, man, we got to talk, brother. Cause it ain't a damn coincidence that everybody you know going to jail. hey, Stephen, huh? Everybody, man. Everybody, like, damn. Y'all see that? Everybody. What? No, I ain't saying I ain't saying, nobody snitch. I'm just saying, hey, man. Hey, man, you know how to pick 'em. Hey, Steven, you know how to pick 'em, man. Yeah. I'm going to just be honest. It's like the Madden curse, just the other way around.
All right, now let's get over to the Shannon Sharpe, Stephen A. beef. Now, I haven't even heard about this shit. I really have no idea where this comes from, what's in this video. Let's get into it.
What's up, y'all? It's Marcel Swally, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talking about, which is the relationship between Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith. And how much did that impact the decision ESPN made to let Shannon Sharpe go? Are they on good terms, bad terms? A lot of conversation, speculation out there about their relationship status. Now, that's not my place to go because that is a private answer that I am privy to knowing. But like I always say, I protect the guilty. But every now and then, even those people will leak out what they're really feeling, what they're really thinking. So something has hit the public sphere. A lot of fans have sent it to me, and I was like, oh, now I can speak on that because I always use this show to use their words for them or against them. Like they break down film on players, we break down film on players and media personalities. So there is something floating out there that gives you guys a little bit of a cue to their relationship. I will now tell you a little bit more. We'll take a deep dive.
I do think it's a little weird how Stephen A. Smith has not talked about Shannon Sharpe since like May. Like he has not talked about Shannon Sharpe since like May, since everything happened. And if that was really your man's, like if that was really your friend, you would still you would still support your friend. You know, it's not like he was ever found guilty. It's not like he's behind bars. He was never arrested. It's not like he's Diddy, you know. It's not like he didn't destroy no lives. He didn't traumatize anybody. So, if that was really your man's, whether he lost his job or not, your job is secure, whether he lost his or not, you would still stand by your man's, bro. So, I don't know. I feel like once all that shit happened, there had to be some type of fallout because when I saw the video of Stephen A. talking about Shannon, it was a little like, like he was talking about a guy he was acting like he didn't know. You know, he was talking about a guy like he was talking about him like he ain't know him. So let's see what the fuck Marcellus Wiley got to say.
I'm not perfect, so none of us, I'm not trying to out anybody. But once it's out, we gonna learn from it.
Yeah,
and that's what we gonna learn from right now.
Yep.
So people been sending me this one screenshot that I was like, the first person to send me, I was like, whatever. Then he sent it again, and somebody else sent it. I was like, okay, what you want me to do with this? It says, I'm not going to lie. All right, first it says bail demand. And I didn't know who that was, and frankly, even if I did, I don't know nobody's handles. So I was like, all right. And it says, I'm not going to lie. I haven't watched First Take for like, let me be nice. Let me make it smaller. For like 2 months. That show is dead to me. It's just annoying. Stephen A. Smith screaming. 1,300 likes.
I ain't gonna lie. Ever since Shannon left, I haven't watched it the same either. I used to watch that shit religiously when he was there, because in the beginning, they only had him there like Mondays and like Wednesdays. Then he was there every day. But once you have that energy, like Shannon, and then he's gone, it's hard to replace. It's hard to replace. Stephen A., it's hard to replace that. You can only do so much.
The DA replies, I didn't even click on it to see the replies. I didn't even click on it to see what was the original post. Because I get this kind of stuff about me and my show every day. I hate your intro, blah, blah, blah. What is that? I get that all the time. Marcellus, you talk too long-winded. And every time it comes, I'm like, yeah, you just don't love everything about me. Guess what? No one does. So keep it coming, good and bad. So this is for people that don't like First Take. Obviously, there are many more people that tweet, I love First Take, because it's #1 of all sports media shows. All right? So let's just be real about it. But then I said, why y'all keep sending me this? I finally hit somebody back. I said, what? What am I supposed to be seeing? And they were like, this. And I was like, oh. Y'all see it? Anybody else see it?
What?
Y'all probably younger than me, so y'all get it.
Was like
I was like, 1.3. Thumbs down. Nobody thumbs down it. Isn't that soft of us? We can't have the thumbs down like number. Didn't they have it and then they took it down? Because it's just messing with the mentals. Get your ass up off social media if you don't want your mentals. That's like playing football and don't want to get hit. Like, dog, it's social media. Can y'all parents tell your kids this is a game like Pac-Man?
It comes with it.
They're rigging it to try and make you eat up all the information, and then
it comes with it. The likes, the dislikes, it comes with it.
Trying to take you somewhere to get the power, and the power could be misinformation or information. Don't matter. But tell your kids it's a damn app. Turn it off if it hurts.
Facts.
Shit.
Facts.
Don't touch the stove is everybody's mantra. Don't touch the stove. It's hot.
It's too hot, right? You know not to touch the stove,
but
right?
But then they touch the stove. Okay, don't touch the stove.
But you can't open the app.
I won't.
You know not to open the app. But you can't stand off the app.
You go in there mentally,
get off the app.
Wide open, and somebody go, wow.
Get off the app if you can't handle it.
And if you go back, you better go back like this.
Facts.
And go back like that.
Facts.
I hate this old social media.
You gonna see a dislike and cry? Thumbs down, you gonna cry?
All right, anyway.
Toughen up, nigga.
I wish I would invite problems to my life and then be mad I got problems. Stop inviting them. That's just like your friend. Let me stop. Okay, here we go. This is not going to be a long video. And you could tell I'm like filibustering because we only got this to show. Here we go right here. This rap going to be sick, though. That's what they were saying. Guess who liked that?
Who that?
Like, oh, shit.
Who that?
Okay, so let me break this down.
Who that is?
Shannon Sharpe or his team, CJ, or his social media team, somebody in the camp hit wow.
Wow.
I'm not going to lie, I haven't watched First Take for like 2 months. That show is dead to me. It's just annoying. Stephen A. Smith screaming. Okay. Now, we can read into that a lot. I know a lot more than I'm going to tell y'all right now, but I'm going to tell you as much as I can tell you because I got to protect the guilty.
Yes, sir.
Let's just say this. I do the same thing all the time, too. When there's something that someone says that I think is profound or something I really support, not only will I give it a thumbs up, I hit it with the heart. Like, yeah, you really onto it.
Yeah.
Their relationship, think about it. I give you the public version. The one that doesn't give me a phone call from somebody, hey, dog, we need to talk. No, we don't. No, we don't. Their relationship for you guys, you thought it was all good. It looked a little forced from the beginning, right? Let's just be real about it. When Shannon was gone, Shannon wanted the whole world to think when he left FS1 that it was mutual. You remember that, right? He didn't want it to seem like he got forced out. But guess what? We all found out. I knew it was real, but y'all all found out how. Stephen A. Smith told on it, right? Yeah. But when you need Stephen A. Smith, need is loose because Shannon is already rolling in independent space, but he wanted to be on ESPN. He wanted to be on.
He is on to something. Stephen A. Smith is the one that leaked like that whole situation. Like we knew kind of what happened with Shannon Sharpe, but then Stephen A. Smith was like, yeah, my boy was pushed out, so that's why I'm here on ESPN. Let me get my boy on the show. It was a little weird. I'm like, bro, y'all that close like that, bro?
First Take. So when you need that guy to be in your corner, you kind of turn your other cheek and you look the other way, even though somebody did you wrong from hello. You ever been in that friendship where like, dog, you start off on the wrong foot, but y'all make it work? That was a bad start. Be real, because Stephen A. Smith totally just destroyed the narrative that Shannon had created. And how do I know he created? Because I know what really happened, and I know Shannon, and I talked to Shannon after all that went down, and I was like, I ain't call him back and say, your boy just outed you, but he knew. Anyway, they smile and chuckle and go on private jets everywhere, right? Going to Colorado games every week, it looked like, or HBCU. Do you? Then this hits. And there's probably other wrinkles and stuff in there. People were saying it's hard to work with Stephen A. Smith and it's hard to work with Shannon. I remember all that. And who cares? People always talk bad about you. So whatever. So then when the lawsuit hits, Stephen A. Smith going to have a conversation going up first. Like Iger, Pitaro, Roberts, getting them cats on the phone, doing this, huh? Probably over there cooking some ramen. Tell me, what? What y'all gonna do?
Oh, no,
all right,
that's
so
not me. I'm not
we
Shannon.
all saw how Stephen A. Smith came out once again. Shannon Sharpe's name, reputation, his career on the line, just like it was when he left FS1. And what did Stephen A. Smith do? Give out lukewarm support. This is all public facing, so this ain't me taking y'all somewhere I shouldn't take y'all, even though I always take you behind the veil. I can't take you all the way to the alley right now. So, if you Shannon, I don't know how much baseball you played, you're like, it's 2 strikes. Now, whenever you get caught doing something publicly, what do we always say? The wisdom of it. Oh, he done did that a gang of times before privately, right? You never get caught the first time, right? How many times? Raise your hand if you ever got caught the first time you did something, right? So usually, like we were talking about Sha'Carri and her having that fight in public with Kristen Coleman, which made us think they've been beefing and putting hands on each other, or her, let me say, her putting hands on him before. That wasn't the first time at TSA at the fucking airport in Seattle. Yeah, okay. All right, so anyway, that's the point. So where are they now? Have you seen them? Have you seen them out? Anybody seen Shannon and Stephen A? Any private jets?
Nah, once that shit happened, Stephen A. Smith distanced himself. Nigga distanced himself from Shannon. Off rip.
Any Colorado? So all right, so let me end it here. I don't know these answers. This is not rhetorical. I do not consume that much of sports media. I can't. I just get a few articles and say, oh, those are interesting, and talk about the headlines. This is the thing I'm going to connect to, and then y'all going to have to do the rest and beat it up in the comments. This is the thing I want you to connect to. Have you ever been somewhere? You got into the job, you start off on the wrong foot with somebody, turned out y'all cool, then you leave kind of like, the way it ended, you was like, dog, the way I came in is the way I go out. That's what my grandma used to always say. The way you go in is the way you going out.
That's a fact.
So he went in and Stephen A. was kind of, and then he went out and Stephen A. was kind of,
Yeah.
Not full out felony, but misdemeanor kind of communication about my name and my game. So, have you seen them out? You have. You have not. Tell me, beat it up in the comments. My point is this. I know this experience. You work with people. It's called associations. It's professional associations. That's all it is, right? We call it friends. We call it co-workers. It's just a professional association. That means as long as we are connected by work, as long as we connected by doing something together, we're connected. Come on over this weekend. As soon as y'all disconnect from that,
it's over. Yeah.
Oh, hello? Anybody? You know what I'm saying? That's how the game goes. And I don't know how we should feel about that. I
mean, that's how it is for me at work. Like, at work, I'm cool with everybody at work. You can ask me to do anything. You ask me to hang out, I'll probably pull up. We could go grab a drink, But if I was to ever leave my job, nigga, I'm not meeting up with you for a drink. I'd rather go pull up with my new friends or my old friends, I don't need that relationship no more. It's one of those. Like, Stephen A., like, you helped me. I got the ratings. You did your job. I don't need that relationship anymore.
97% of the time feel fine with it. Like if I got traded from a team or switch teams, I go from Buffalo to San Diego. I'm not talking to my Buffalo boys every day. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to a San Diego dude more than the Buffalo dude. Yeah. And I'm cooler with the Buffalo dude, but he ain't around me no more. We ain't around each other. So it could be just that simple, or it could be deeper.
Today's a different day.
This was 3 months ago.
Where I have to get started and where I have to finish.
This was
only
3 months ago.
Subject discussed today, and it's where we're getting started. It's involving some news that broke yesterday involving Shannon Sharpe, my colleague at ESPN, and my friend. The Hall of Fame tight end was sued on Sunday by a woman proceeding under the name Jane Doe pseudonym.
The tight end was sued by Jane Doe. Like, the fuck? I get it. You're at work, bro. You at work. But if that's your friend, let it be your friend, bro. You're not talking about him in the first sentence like that's your friend, bro.
The 13-page civil complaint filed in Nevada alleges that Sharpe committed assault, sexual assault, battery, and sexual battery. The plaintiff alleges Sharpe sexually assaulted her several times at the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025. The suit also alleges that Shannon engaged in the intentional infliction of emotional distress. It should be noted that the suit was filed by attorney Tony Busby. In addition to that, they issued the following statement, quote, "This lawsuit, filed by Gabriela Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars. It is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations, and it will not succeed," end quote. Then earlier today, Jane Doe's attorney, Tony Busby, sent TMZ Sports a 1-minute and 36-second clip of an alleged conversation between his client and Shannon. In response to that clip, Shannon Sharpe went back to social media and issued this response. Take a look.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
Damn.
Well,
Bro, speechless. Bro,
it's a sad situation.
Bro is speechless.
Um,
You don't agree with nothing he just heard, bro.
Shannon Sharpe is somebody I work with a couple of days a week.
Oh. Whoa, that's it, nigga? He said Shannon Sharpe is someone I work with a couple of days a week. This is 3 months ago, y'all. This is 3 months ago.
Shannon Sharpe is somebody that I brought to ESPN.
That you brought. Shannon didn't earn it. You brought him there.
Works on First Take, which airs on ESPN every weekday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. He's been with me every Monday and Tuesday. We've been number one for 13 years and counting.
He said he's been with him a couple months, but he's been number one for 13 years and counting. Listen to the shit this nigga's saying, bro. Listen to the shit he's saying, bro.
But since Shannon has arrived, obviously he's helped the show immensely. And I can't thank him enough for it. We've grown close as friends. I'd like to believe that.
If someone's your friend, you don't have to say, I'd like to believe that. You know that's your friend or you don't. Now, all of a sudden, you like to believe that y'all are friends. You just don't know. But in the beginning of the video, you said, that's my colleague and my friend. Now you're saying, that's my friend, or I'd like to believe that. Like, bro was switching up during the whole video. It's insane.
I certainly root for him. I know he's been through a lot in life. He's overcome a lot of things. And when he departed from Fox, I was more than happy to bring him on board here. This is not a criminal case. So there is no concern about him going to jail. This is a civil case, which means that he can either be found liable or not liable. The accuser in question is seeking $50 million. That was confirmed by Shannon Sharpe on that video today. According to the reports, it's somebody that he met in 2023, who was 19 years old at that particular moment in time. According to some audio that was put out earlier today by Attorney Busby, you hear the accuser, the female, talking to somebody who is alleged to be Shannon Sharpe. We don't know whether that's true or not.
All right.
And
All right, I've heard enough. This nigga is not his friend. I've come to the conclusion. Nigga, they not friends, bro.